Hello, crew. Welcome to this quick guide on how to log your hours of rest correctly in our system. Before we explain how to use the system, let's review the 3 key MLC and STCW rules you must follow. You must have at least 10 hours of rest in any 24-hour period. You must have at least 77 hours of rest in any 7-day period. The 10 hours of rest in 24 hours can be split into no more than 2 periods. One period must be at least 6 consecutive hours. The gap between rest periods must not exceed 14 hours. These are the core compliance rules your recorded hours must always meet. We recommend taking at least one continuous 1-hour break during your working day. Please note, 2 30-minute breaks do not count as 1 hour of rest. It must be 1 uninterrupted hour. Now, let's look at how to log your hours correctly. Setting up templates. First, log into Yacht Manager. At the top of your dashboard, you'll see the menu icon. Click it and select Hours of Rest. Next, go to Workday Templates. Creating templates is the quickest way to log your hours, and you can set up as many as you need to match your work schedule. Click New, then give your template a clear name, something like On Charter or Off Charter. For example, if you're setting up Owner's Trip, simply enter the name and set the start time. Now, input your typical daily hours, making sure to include a 1-hour break and at least 10 hours of rest. For instance, you might set a start time of 7 a.m., a break at noon, and an end time of 300 p.m. Finally, click Add, and then you have a template. You can use this template to quickly fill in your daily log. Logging your daily hours. Now that your template is ready, go to Hours of Rest and click on My HOR. You'll see options such as work, leave, rest, medical, travel, and more. To log a working day, simply click on the start date and then the end date to select the range. Alternatively, you can create a new event and manually add the dates. However, the easiest method is to select the first day, then the last day, and the system will record the range for you. To log rest hours, click Rest, enter your hours, and hit Submit. For work hours, select the date, choose Work, and either apply the template you created earlier or enter the hours manually. Using templates is highly recommended since it's the easiest method. Just select the template, click Submit, and you're done. If your schedule is non-standard, you can skip the template and input your hours manually instead. Non-compliance. The system is programmed to automatically alert you if your recorded hours do not comply with MLC regulations. For example, if I enter a working day from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. without recording any break, the system immediately generates a non-compliance alert. When this happens, you are required to explain why the hours of rest regulations were not respected. You must enter a clear comment such as, "Technical emergency." The application will also display the specific reason why the entry is not compliant based on MLC requirements. Any non-compliance must then be reviewed and signed off by your officer or the captain. Once recorded, the non-compliant day will appear in red. The circle indicator means that the officer or captain has not yet reviewed or approved the entry. Repeatedly failing to respect the hours of rest regulations can have serious consequences. Ongoing non-compliance may prevent the vessel from renewing its certificate of compliance, which could result in the yacht no longer being allowed to conduct charter activity. In addition, fatigue significantly increases the risk of accidents. The vast majority of maritime incidents are caused by human error, and tired crew members are far more likely to make mistakes. Respecting your hours of rest is not only a regulatory requirement, it is essential for the safety of everyone on board and for the continued operation of the vessel. Monthly submission and mobile tips. Once you have completed every day of the month, click the Submit Month button. It sends your full monthly log to your officer, captain, or management for final review and approval. Until the month is submitted, your log is not considered complete. Finally, a quick tip for those on the move. Even if you're at a computer now, the system is fully mobile-friendly. Before submitting each month, please take a moment to review your entries for accuracy. Thank you for your hard work and for staying compliant.